In this video, I'll guide you through how to set up account permissions in Google Analytics 4. By the end, you'll know exactly how to add new users, choose the right access level for them, and apply any needed restrictions, all from the main Google Analytics interface. First, open your browser and go to analyticsgoogle.com. Make sure you're signed in with the Google account that already has access to the analytics property you want to manage. If you have multiple accounts, double check in the top left corner that you're in the correct Google Analytics 4 account and property before you move on. This helps avoid accidentally changing permissions in the wrong place. Once you're on the main analytics dashboard, look towards the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. You'll see a gear icon labeled Admin. Go ahead and click on that. The admin area is where all the high-level configuration for your account lives, including user management, property settings, data streams, and more. Because permissions can affect what people can see or change, they're controlled from this dedicated section. In the admin screen, you'll notice two main columns, one for the account and one for the property. For this walkthrough, we're focusing on account level permissions. In the account column on the left, find and click on Account Access Management. This is where you can see a list of everyone who currently has access to your Google Analytics account, along with their roles and any restrictions that have been set. When the Account Access Management page opens, look for a plus icon, usually located near the top right of the user list. Click the plus icon. This opens up your options for adding access. Using this button, you can either add an individual user or work with user groups if your organization is using groups to manage access more efficiently. At this point, you'll see the option to add users or add user groups. Adding a user will give access to a specific person using their email address, while adding a user group allows you to grant the same level of access to multiple people at once through a managed group. For this tutorial, we'll focus on adding an individual user, which is the most common scenario. So click on Add Users. A panel will appear where you can enter details for the new user. In the field provided, type the email address of the person you want to add. Make sure it's a Google account or an email that can be used to sign in to Google services. It's important to type this carefully since permissions will be tied to exactly what you enter here. Below the email field, you'll see a section for roles. Here you can select standard roles such as basic, viewer, analyst, editor, or administrator level access, depending on what you want this person to be able to do. Take a moment to choose the role that matches their responsibilities. For example, someone who only needs to review reports might just need viewer access, while someone managing configuration and integrations might require more advanced permissions. You'll also see an option to add data restrictions. This allows you to limit what specific data the user can access. For instance, you might restrict them from seeing sensitive metrics or certain segments of your data. Use this feature if you want to provide access while still protecting more confidential information. It's a helpful way to maintain control when multiple teams or external partners are involved. Once you've entered the email address, selected a standard role, and applied any data restrictions that are appropriate, you're ready to finalize everything. Review your choices for a moment to confirm they're correct. When you're satisfied, click Add. Google Analytics will then create the new access entry and send an invitation to the email you provided, allowing that person to sign in with the permissions you've just set up.